Disclaimer. Hello everybody, my name is Peter Snivy, and today is the first official video of my Diversify the Channel decision. Basically, that means that I'm from now on going to be uploading videos that are different from what I usually upload. My channel was normally known for one thing, Minecraft. But you may have noticed that I have uploaded a video of me playing Happy Wheels and another one of me dicking around on a free app called Zoob, where you can give a funny animated character a voiceover of your voice saying anything that you want them to say. This was my decision to diversify the channel a bit. Now, this doesn't mean that I'll stop making Minecraft videos, it just means that I want you to expect other content in the near future. Sorry for making you listen to my little ramble, let's get on to the video, why don't we? Honestly, if I had to say one thing I wanted to do instead of Minecraft videos, top 10 list would definitely be on top. But because the list would be tedious with 10 entries, I've shortened it down to 5. At first, I was having trouble deciding on what to make this list about, but then I thought, well, I like video games, so what about a video game which features other video games in one video game where the characters in said video game come together and beat the crap out of each other? I'm talking about Smash Brothers, if that wasn't obvious. I love me some Smash Brothers, but of course you guys already knew that. And apparently, so does the rest of the world, seeing it is one of the most hyped video games of all time, next to Pokemon X and Y and Fallout 4. But the newest iteration of Smash Brothers did something it had never done before, allowed DLC characters such as Mewtwo, Lucas, Ryu, Roy, and most recently Cloud Strife. So that got me thinking, what other characters does Nintendo have up their sleeve? Or more accurately, what characters do I want Nintendo to have up their sleeve? So this is my list of the characters I want to see as DLC in the near Smash future. But before we start, let's set down some ground rules. Number 1, no veterans. While Wolf, Snake, and the Ice Climbers are on my wish list, they are also on everyone else's. Plus, those are already 3 characters on a small list of 5, leaving little to no room for more interesting characters. Number 2, I will choose both first and third party characters, meaning that I'm not going to make this list on how likely these characters are to get in, but how much I would like to see them in. And number 3, no assist trophies. That means no Shadow or Waluigi. Sorry guys. And don't forget, this is my opinion. So if you disagree, leave a comment below. And I will not give a shit. Seriously, do you really think that a petty comment on the most popular video uploading site aside from Pornhub has any significance on this video from a YouTuber that only has 40 goddamn subscribers? So you can cry all you want that your favorite character Pepsi Man wasn't on this list. I'm not adding him. Actually, Pepsi Man is a pretty cool character that could have a full-fledged moveset. I'm gonna go make an amiibo for him right now. Mom, where's my 3D printer? Also, before we start, I would like to give a quick list of characters who will never be in Smash, so stop asking for them.
I'm just a kid who's hurt.
And with that out of the way, here's my top 5 DLC characters for Super Smash Bros. Including Mewtwo, the Pokemon franchise now has 6 characters represented, but I feel like it could use another. So let me ask you, who remembers the Pokemon Trainer? The PT has a special place in my heart for being the very first Smash character I've ever played as, and looking back I realized just how much I sucked at him. But anyway, back then, my favorite of the Dinosaur, Dragon, Turtle trio was definitely Charizard, and it must have been others as well, because that might explain a few things.
Charizard's his own character?!
But after recently messing around with Brawl again, I realized just how much I loved playing with Squirtle as well. But some time has passed between Brawl and 4, and like others, Squirtle has evolved. I think Blastoise would make an amazing addition to the Smash roster. Charizard needs a rival, and Blastoise fits the ticket perfectly. Just imagine Squirtle, but on steroids. His moveset could be just a buffed up version of Squirtle's too. His special could be a Hydro Pump attack that pushes enemies back but also causes a small amount of damage. His side special could be a Skull Bash like Charizard's Flare Blitz, but instead of causing recoil damage, it would take a longer amount of time to charge up, just like in the Pokemon games. His down special could be a Withdrawal where he goes into his shell like Fox's down special. And his recovery could be the Waterfall attack Squirtle uses in Brawl. As for his final smash, just do what all the cool kids are doing, Mega Evolving. Turn him into a beast tank with 3 cannons. Fans would love it. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game in my life. I do, however, have an old friend who's a big fan of the series, and she's the reason I know anything about it. The game is pretty simple. You fly around killing mini Enderman while opening giant doors which lead to different Disney worlds like the Little Mermaid or Aladdin. which is why I think Sora is the perfect candidate for DLC. The game has all the features a kid-friendly edition requires. An easy-to-follow plot? Check. A non-threatening but powerful weapon? Check. 2 stupid and goofy side chits? Check, check. It all checks out. You've got yourself a dead ringer for a perfect Smash character. As for his moves, I don't know. Like I said, I've never played the game. His special could maybe be like a key laser. His side special could be a flying slash. His recovery could just be him flying up or some shit. And for his down special, he could summon Donald Duck and shoot a water pistol. Oh, and for his final smash, Ariel from The Little Mermaid could come out of a giant door and fish slap Samus in her stupid metal face! Okay, so for this next pick, I've decided to be a bit more subtle. So imagine I'm painting a picture in your mind, subtly dropping hints in this subtle painting, ever so subtly. It's the Inklings from Splatoon. Honestly, who doesn't have these guys on their wish list? That's like those 12-year-olds not spamming Goku or Shrek in the ballot. Hey kids, can I please direct you to Ryu's orange alternate costume? That'll keep them occupied for at least 10 minutes. All jokes aside, Splatoon is amazing. It paints the third-person shooter genre in a new light, pun intended. The game is cartoony like Team Fortress 2, but not brutal like Call of Duty or Halo. For the Inklings moveset, I'd expect it to be pretty self-explanatory, with their special just being them shooting the paint gun. I don't know, room for improvement. Their spy specials would just be them shooting the tornado paint launcher, or at least a smaller version of it. Their recovery would just be them shooting the paint gun downward, propelling them in the air. Their down special could just sort of be like Greninja's Shadow Sneak, but with the squid thing that they turn into. Their final smash would be somewhat like Ganondorf's, but instead of a giant pig, they use their paint roller to steamroll over their enemies. Fucking brutal. When Smash 4 was originally announced, I wanted a character from the medieval times, a knight with a sword so great you could shove it up someone's ass and pull it out of their sphincter. However, when I pitched this idea, all I got were replies like, too violent, too gory, wait for the Mortal Kombat tryouts, so I said fuck it and turned for the one with the shovel instead. Shovel Knight is an indie game where a brave knight travels the land, collecting gems and defeating a dragon's yawn bubbles while in search of their missing girlfriend. Man, video game characters sure go through some weird shit to rescue their lovers. I mean, just look at Mario, not to mention Sonic. Ugh. Shovel Knight would be a great addition to Smash because we need more indie love. Literally, we don't have a single indie game to represent the culture. But Shovel Knight could introduce Sakurai and Nintendo to the indie genre. His moveset would be pretty basic considering he's a pixelated side-scroller. His special could just be him digging up and throwing a gem. His side special could be him using the Dust Knuckles. His recovery could be him using the Flying Machine. And for his down special, he would obviously use the same goddamn move that Bowser, Yoshi, Kirby, King Dedede, Link, Toon Link, Greninja, Zero Suit Samus, Mr. Game & Watch, Captain Falcon, Sonic, Sheik, and Ike can all do. And Round Pound. Yeah, I'm sensing a pattern here too. But this time he's got a shovel! For his final smash, I think it would be like the dragon mini-boss that would appear and fire bubbles, just like the Mario finale or Zero Laser. It's a simple idea, but it could be pretty well received. Okay, so far, we have turtles, key swords, squids, and shovels. And all of those I feel would make great additions to Smash Brothers. But there are also tons of characters that I didn't add to this list that I would love to see in Smash. So before my number 1 pick, here's a quick list of honorable mentions. Geno, Heavy from Team Fortress 2, Isaac from Golden Sun, Sceptile, Banjo-Kazooie, Lego Batman, Bomberman, Chell from Portal, King K. Rool, Knuckles the Echidna, Rayman, Wonder Red, Crystal, Bandana D, Linko, Papyrus from Undertale, Phoenix Wright, Black Mage, Bayonetta, Shantae, and Simon Belmont. That's better. So here we are at number 1. We've come a long way, but I believe the journey was worth it. However, if I tell you my pick right now, you'd probably lose all respect, if any, that you had for me up until now. So let me supply reasoning before I supply answers. When Sakurai confirmed Cloud for Smash a few weeks ago, it meant a few things for me. Well, for one, it meant Sora was now highly plausible because Kingdom Hearts is literally a spin-off of Final Fantasy. But it also meant that Nintendo was up for trying new things, up for variety. And I don't think I can name a character that screams variety more than my number 1 pick. So I'll stop the tension from building up any higher. My number 1 pick is Steve from Minecraft. Now, put down your air horns and turn off caps lock for a moment, please, and let me explain. Back when the Smash ballot was just announced, lots of people started voting for Shovel Knight, and that started a huge uproar. People argued that Shovel Knight could never be in Smash because his game was only on third-party platforms. And then guess what happened? Nintendo hit us with a Shovel Knight Wii U port, 3DS port, and an amiibo. And guess what game is getting a Wii U and 3DS port in the near future? That's right, Minecraft. Knowing this, there is no reason why the hero of the world of rhombohedrons can't be in Smash. Now whether he will be in Smash is a big unlikely. But who cares? This is my list. Let's look at his moveset. His special is him or her, as you could play as Alex in the alternate costume, shooting a bow, and if you charge it up all the way, it becomes a fire arrow. His side special is him mounting a pig or horse and charging an enemy, similar to Pikachu's side special. His down special is him splashing a random splash potion that varies from a strength potion increasing launch power to a swiftness potion increasing speed, like Schultz Minato art. His recovery could be him equipping the Elytra rings and soaring upward. And for his final smash, a giant stampede. Cows, chickens, pigs, sheep, zombies, skeletons, creepers, spiders, endermen, and then finally, the Wither and Ender Dragon. And who is riding this Ender Dragon? Herobrine himself. I may be fanboying a bit here, but I think that it is highly plausible. I know the game gets a lot of flack thanks to the fanbase, but with the Wii U and 3DS ports coming out soon, we know that Nintendo cares about this blocky world, and I do too. And that, my fellow hybrids, was the top 5 characters I want for Smash DLC. Wait, what's this? There's still time left in this video. What could I possibly have to say that I haven't said already? Well, little known to many, there exists another character. A number 0, if you will. And that character is Freddy fucking Fazbear! This character is the best character to ever suck the internet's dick. Oh, you think I'm joking? Oh, you in for a ride. I already thought of a moveset. Special, Fight of 87. Side special, Freddy Roar. Down special, Teleport. Recovery, Base Flow. Final Smash, a fucking jump scare on the screen. Everywhere. 99 damage to everyone, even you. Want a Meta Knight counter? Well, here he fucking is. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you see, click the last video. If you really like what you see, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. See you guys next time.